What's up, what's going on? This is Louis Dupuy bringing you another video, about this time a whole new series that you will probably like. Because I've been playing recently a lot of survival and I came across this big problem, and that is that the resources are really hard to come by in the very beginning. So if you want to build something fancy and big, it will take you a lot of time to start off with. So I was like, what about we build a whole town with only mini builds that look really good. So I made a little starter castle right here that I kinda like myself. It's simple, it doesn't cost too much, mostly cobblestone, so maybe you wouldn't be able to build it at the first couple days of Minecraft, but it will be really fast, and we have a lot of things in it, a little bit of redstone as well, and a farm, and plenty of room. Literally you have a lot of room in this build, believe it or not. So let's go and build this beautiful build, shall we? I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about this series. So if you really want to build this castle, let's start right on by having a square in the middle and surrounding it with cobblestone. Once you're done, count from this block 5 blocks gap, and on the 6th block you place the same shape, with a square in the middle, of course. Now we will remove the blocks beneath it, so just do that right here and replace them. And once again on the 6th block, the same shape. Build those 2 more up. Now let's just place some normal brick stairs on top of it. Repeat that on every single tower. Once that is done, you need to place them the opposite way like you did before. Repeat the same process on every single tower. Now let's build those blocks 2 more up on every single stair facing this way. Once again, repeat that on every single tower. Now let's make the weird shape that I came across by placing stairs facing each another way towards the middle. Repeat that on every single tower once again. And now place the brick stairs the same way, but then the opposite way. Now take some walls and put them on every single corner, and on top of them you place some bricks. Looking quite good. Now all we have to do is place some full cobblestone blocks on each side of the towers, but keep attention on where I place them. As you can see, I'm not placing them in between the towers. Now on every single cobblestone block you need to place a stair against those and on top of those, for a little support. Of course, repeat that on every single tower. On the corners of the tower you need to place some full bricks, and on top of them you place some walls to simulate a little bit of a round shape. Now we can actually place some full blocks right there, and on the other sides as well. It should look like this. Now place some cobblestone walls in beneath all those stairs. Once again, keep attention where I place them. Now we can actually start with a gate. As you can see, it's right in between those two towers where there is no cobblestone in beneath it. All you have to do is build them 3 up and then once again remove those stairs and replace them with some bricks. We need to let it overhang a little bit, and on top of them you place some more bricks. To make a little archway you can place some stairs facing this way. Now place a stair facing this way and the other side as well, and put down a slab in the right middle. Now we do have a gate. We can now start with the wall on the right side of this castle. All you have to do is build those 3 up, but leave 1 gap in between the middle one. Now let's make some tiny windows. You put down these stairs just like this way. Later we will put some iron fences right there. Now we can use the same technique we used before by removing the stairs and replacing them with some full blocks. On every single pillar you place 1 stair facing this way once again, and on top of them you place some bricks with some brick stairs facing this way once again, and placing these stairs in the same way we did it before with 1 slab in the middle. Now we can do that on the back side as well. Keep attention where I put down these stairs. It's the same design, so it shouldn't be too difficult to build. The only difference is that the sides of those above walls do have now some slab instead of some stairs. Now we need to remove some blocks to be able to walk around those walls and towers. Now it's time to start with the main part of this building, but before doing that we need to build a wall rejoining it. We can simulate another window by using the same technique as the other side. At this very part you will need to pay a lot of attention, because placing those stairs is really hard in my opinion. At every corner you will need to put down some chiseled stone bricks, and then start once again with the same design as we started at the very corner right there. So pay attention, because it's really hard to build this. Now this part will be a little bit different, because in the middle we'll put down some stone bricks. But other than that it's the same design once again. Now we can start building the other wall rejoining this main part of the building once again by building them 3 up. We can start with the support below. Put down some slabs on every single side of those chiseled stone bricks. Now take some stairs. On this part we will put the stairs a little bit different as the other part. Alright, now we can build the little supports that you will need later for the building. So put down the stairs this way, and some others on the sides to support the things that will be on top of it later on. After that is done, you'll need to put down some stone bricks on every single stair. Now we can build those walls 3 up for some extra roundness and some extra support. Do that on every single corner once again. Now we can start building this part from the inside. So it's different this time. You'll just need to put down some full blocks, because that's where you will have your entrance right here. Then you can put down those stone bricks on top of it once again. Now we can start putting down those full cobblestone blocks on every single corner of this main building. Once it is done, we can take the cobblestone stairs and let them overhang by one and facing upside down towards your way. Now we can finish this part of the wall that we didn't earlier. So it's the same technique like we used before. Now we can start putting down the slabs on every full block of cobblestone. But on the sides we will use a different technique than we did before, by putting down those stone brick stairs towards the outside part of those segments and the ones in the middle facing towards the middle. Take your spruce slabs and put them down one block in beneath those stairs and slabs, and once that is done you can fill in the whole gap of this main part of the building. After that is done we can actually fill in the towers. Make sure to put down those slabs this way. Make sure to put down those slabs this way. Now we will need to get an access to this tower, because the only way to access it is by going through the main part of the building. So like this, we will actually build a little bridge. I like this part because you actually have a little cross in beneath the bridge, which looks pretty decent in my opinion if you pay attention to the details. Now we can start building the main tower on top of the main building. This way you'll need to put down a door to be able to go in, and at this part you'll need to put down some full blocks, one gap in between this one and 2 full blocks. This way you'll be able to walk around but still have that little round shape of the main tower, which looks a little bit different. Build those 3 up. Do that the same on the other side as well. On the side of this tower we will use another technique. So pay attention at the placement of those stairs. I like this way because this way we can create some little windows without using anything but stairs. Now we will use the same technique we used for the towers earlier, but a little bit different because we cannot use this technique on every side of the tower because those parts are 3 blocks wide. Put down some spruce slabs. To make the building look more important and like someone is actually using it, you can put down a flag by using some logs, some walls, some fences, and using the red wool or another color to your choice to make a little simple flag. You can use some more fence on side of it to simulate a rope, like you can actually take the flag down. Now we can start putting down those trapdoors to not fall into the tower and to make an access to every single part of this building. This way you can go 3 stories or 2 stories up, depending on where you put down those stairs. There you can put some more logs on both sides. This way you can put down another ladder going all the way up. Fortunately enough, you will have more points where you can access every single tower. And on the last part it's really funny because this tower has one access and this is the only access to go all the way down. So this is the place actually that is the hardest to come by, because you have to go through the main building to be able to access it. As you can see, you cannot access it through this wall right there. So this way you could put down your most important treasures. We can add another entrance to those two towers by removing some blocks and putting down those stairs, making it look like it's a little archway. Remove the grass in beneath it with just some cobblestone slabs or full blocks. Put down another door on this part, but before doing that, put down a full block, because if you will break it later, the door will fall down. Now we can add the iron fences to those windows below and on those windows just behind this tower right here. Now we can actually start with the security of this castle. Because it's a really small door, I have no other design unfortunately than this one. Put down a chiseled stone brick right here and remove the grass in beneath it and on those places to be able to put down a redstone circuit. Now we can replace the blocks. Add a lever and use the contraption to test it out. This way the fence will go up and you'll be safe in your own base. Keep attention to the skeletons because they can still shoot over those fences. Put down a slab right here, otherwise it won't work. As you can see, you're not able to fly through or jump above. You can add a little farm as well if you want to survive. And since it's inside the castle, you'll actually be safe to harvest some things during the night if you don't have a bed or anything else. But I think that by this time you will actually have a bed, but oh well, you never know. It could be handy. Now you can actually remove those blocks up and down some normal slabs going all this way through here. On the other side you can use this technique by putting down those stairs, but I will use another design just after this, but it depends on what you like the most yourself. This way we can use a little bit of depth. But the only thing downside that I think about this design is that it's a little bit too big. So what I did is just remove those blocks and replace them with some normal slabs and then add the grass once again in front of it. You can add some buttons around those towers to add a little bit of details, because in my opinion it looks like it's a little bit too blend with the cobblestone and the bricks. So this is one trick to be able to add some color and some more depth to the towers, and it looks like it's extra supported by doing this. Alright, that's it for this video. So if you're interested in the other builds later on, I will put every time at the end of the video the other builds that you could build if wanted. So if you did like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, obviously if you're new. But other than that, thank you for coming by, and until the next time, goodbye.